As a woman, when you're in a relationship, you have to learn to be sensitive. You have to learn to be observant. Because due to the masculine traits of men tend to be assertive, they are analytical, and they are action oriented. So there are some certain things that a man will notice in you as a woman that is in a relationship with, and it will change his orientation about you, which can affect that relationship. What comes to us, he can even use it against you. I'm not trying to say that you should begin to pretend or live a life of falsehood in that relationship. Begin to fake your personality because you're in a relationship so that man doesn't see you differently. No, you need to be yourself so that person can accept you the way you are. But at the same time, there are some things you shouldn't display, because when that man sees it, he can take it as a red flag. He can use it against you, and it can even cost you that relationship. So you need to be careful. Do not allow your feminine traits to just affect your personality so much that you don't even know when you begin to put up with some characters. So there are some characters that as a woman, 5 main characters that as a woman you should not display towards your man, so that it doesn't affect your relationship in the negative way. And that is what I'm going to be enlightening you guys about in today's episode. But of course, before I begin, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for that. So what are the 5 main characters that as a woman you should not display towards your man? You shouldn't even allow it to become part of your personality, so it doesn't affect your relationship in the negative way. Number 1, do not be desperate. When a man notices you're desperate about getting something from him, it can change his orientation about you. When a man notices that you're so desperate to get money or gifts or other things from him, it can cost you that relationship. He can even use it against you. So you have to learn to be careful. You don't need to be desperate. If you're in a good relationship and that man truly loves you, he will not find it hard to give those things to you. That is love for you. He will give you those things even without you asking sometimes. You don't need to be desperate. Desperation shows that you don't love that man. You're just there because of the money or the gifts. You understand? So as a woman, you're not supposed to be desperate. Do not be desperate. It can cost you that relationship. It can make that man begin to see you in another way, and it can make that man use it against you as well. When you give a man the impression that you want him to marry you as soon as possible, it can change that man's orientation about you, and it can affect your relationship in the negative way. Because once a man notices that you want him to marry at all costs, he can use it against you. He can even, for that reason, decide not to marry you again, so that he will understand why you're being so desperate and why you're always pressurizing him to marry you like today, tomorrow. So as a woman, you have to be careful. You don't need to be desperate. A man that truly loves you and wants to get married to you will get married to you. You don't need to begin to pressurize him to marry at all costs. It can make that man to begin to think otherwise. He begin to feel, why is this lady acting like this? In fact, I don't think I want to settle with such a woman. He will begin to ask questions like, what is the reason? Even when maybe you don't actually have a reason, just that you really want to settle down, you don't have to be desperate about it. Allow it to flow. Let it be a decision that will flow from that man, and the both of you can now plan and get married. You don't need to pressurize that man to get married to you, because once he notices such character, he will see it as a red flag, and he can just for that reason say no, that he doesn't want the marriage anymore. When a man notices that he is your only means of survival, it can affect your relationship. Because once a man notices that you don't have any other means of survival, you don't have any other source of income, you don't have any other means of livelihood apart from him, my dear, it can affect your relationship. It can affect the way he sees you. He can even use it against you. So, my dear, the best thing to do is be hardworking. Get something doing. Have a source of income. Have your own money. You don't need to depend on a man for survival. No, you shouldn't. As a woman, you need to learn to be independent. Stage of relationship, a man should not be your only means of survival. No matter how rich that man is, in order for you to be able to earn your own respect, let it not be a man that will pay for every single thing for you, especially in that relationship stage. Have your own money, no matter how little. Have your own source of income. Be able to attend to your own needs yourself. Don't leave everything, all your needs and wants for that man. It can affect your relationship in a negative way. So you have to be careful. You might not see it as anything, but men are very analytical. Like I said in the beginning of this video, they are action oriented. So when it's time for them to take action, they will first of all be observing you. So this girl, every little thing she needs is on me. So after some time, it can affect the way he sees you. Like, if I don't give you money now, you will not eat morning food. There will be no breakfast for you. And that is how he will continue to see you. Before you know, you should begin to lose respect. No boundaries anymore. No respect for boundaries. He will lose the respect that he has for you. And it can really, really affect your relationship in a bad way. One of the ways for you to respect yourself as a woman is have your own source of income, especially if you guys are not yet married, you're still in a relationship. Have your own source of income. Do not leave all your needs and wants for a man. Number 4, when a man begins to notice that you love him too much, like you're getting obsessed over him, my dear, that is a red flag to that man. Because once a man begins to notice that you love him so much, you love him too much, in fact, you love him more than yourself, my dear, that is really bad. Because it can make him use it against you. It can make that man begin to treat you less than you deserve. It can change that man's orientation about you. In fact, it can change a whole lot in your relationship. So as a woman, you need to be careful. You don't need to be obsessed over a man. It's because it can make you do crazy things that you never imagined that you can do, all in the name of love. In fact, that is not even love, that is obsession. I am not against you loving a man you're in a relationship with. No, of course you have to love the man. The both of you are in a relationship because you love each other. Yes, you are meant to love each other, but do not get obsessed. You see a lot of women in our society getting obsessed over a man that even if like it is even affecting them psychologically, mentally, they are still there. You see them doing a lot of things, a lot of stupid things, all in the name of love, so-called love. But it's because they are obsessed. They feel like if that man leaves them, that they will die. No, that man is not your God. The both of you are just in a relationship because you love each other. You are meant to love each other. But do not get obsessed over a man, please. You have to be careful. Be in charge of your emotions. Do not allow your emotions to override your sense of reasoning in that relationship. Be very careful. And finally, for today's episode, when a man notices that you can't cope without him, like he has just been observing you, and he notices that you cannot just do anything without him, my dear, it can affect a whole lot in your relationship. It can change that mindset about you. Because once a man notices that you cannot do a single thing without him, you cannot do without him at all, like you don't even have self-confidence, you cannot make decisions without him, you cannot do anything without him, you have lost your self-confidence only in the name of love, my dear, it can make that man take you for granted. As a woman, self-confidence is very important. As a human being, Self-confidence is very important. Before that man came into your life, how have you been coping? So what is wrong with you as a woman that you can no longer cope? You have lost your sense of reasoning. You have lost your self-confidence, all in the name of relationship. It is really bad. Your self-confidence as a person is still very much important. So it should be intact. Whether you're in a relationship or not, whether you're married or not. There are decisions you need to learn to take for yourself as a person. So especially when you're still in that relationship stage, you should not give that man the impression that you cannot do anything without him, that you cannot cope without him, that in fact if he leaves you that you will die. What? And you actually see a lot of women behaving like that in our society today. That is very bad. It has a way of ruining that's your perfect relationship. So do not give anybody the impression that you cannot cope without them. In summary, what I'm trying to say is that as a woman, when you're in a relationship with a man, it is not an opportunity for you to lose yourself. It is not an opportunity for you to lose your sense of reasoning, for you to lose your self-confidence, for you to lose yourself as a woman being. No, it's an opportunity for you to become a better version of yourself, because two are better than one. So the both of you should help each other to become better versions of yourself, not you behaving so stupid all in the name of love. No, it shouldn't be like that at all. So as a woman, you have to learn to gather yourself up, gather yourself together. Whether you're in a relationship or not, be organized, do the right thing at the right time, love that man you're in a relationship with, care for him, do everything you need to do for him, but don't overdo it, because too much of everything is bad. So that is all I have to say for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Thanks so much for listening, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another episode with Rusi Baby.